Good morning, guys. Welcome to the Shades and a brand new video. It doesn't get bigger than this. It's Super Sunday. It's Liverpool at Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. We talk about formations. We talk about lineups. Here we go. Yes, guys. So it's going to be a big match for us. And it's too early in the season. It reminds me of last season when we played Manchester United in the first match of the season. This is the second match of this Premier League season. We already had Liverpool, the champions, coming to Stamford Bridge. Really, it doesn't get bigger than this at this moment. This kind of matches should ideally be taking place later in the season, maybe sometime in November, when all the teams can actually have all their players fit or players signed. Because right now Liverpool are signing players, maybe knowing that Chelsea has signed so many quality players. Chelsea has signed quite a few players, but some of them are not fit to play. This match is such a big match that you need all your players to be playing and everything. And when you see that half of the players are not fit, half of the players have not yet been signed, a match like this, though still it's Liverpool versus Chelsea, it's still a lot of top quality players are still there in these teams, both the teams. Still a little bit of shine goes away, but anyways, it's still a big match. Chelsea at home, we're expecting 3 points here. I know that it's a big match. Liverpool is a big team, champions now. They are the team which is setting the target for everyone to go and get that. Saying that, Chelsea, we have Thiago Silva, Ben Chilwell, Hakim Ziyech, Christian Pulisic, 4 top Chelsea players not fit for this match. So you can understand how it feels when you have a situation like that. Added to that, we have Kovacic and Jorginho. We don't know who is going to play. Either one of them is going to play because Mount plays a lot. So we're going to talk about the formation. We're going to talk about possible how we can actually go ahead and beat Liverpool at home. Frank will really want to do that, and it's possible. We have beaten teams at home, Man City, just a couple of months back. We took the pressure and we somehow managed to beat Man City. So it is possible for Chelsea and for Lampard to actually do that. So we dive into the lineup and see who is playing. As I already said, some of the players are not fit, so it'll be interesting. Now, initially I was thinking of a 3-5-2 with 3 players in the back. 3 defenders with Azpilicueta, Zouma and Christensen. I don't think it will really work. So a 4-4-2 will make sense. And so I'm going with, before that, I'm going with goalkeeper first. Yeah, Kepa. I don't see any reason for Kepa to be dropped in this match. So Kepa for me will start. He needs to be given all the confidence. And Frank, of all people, not the media, not the supporters, it's Frank who needs to show this confidence on him that, yes, you're my number one till now, until any other goalkeeper comes in. And I want you to do your best. You go out there and do your best, practice, give your best, and do your best out there. Simple as that. So for me, I think Kepa at goal, Zouma and Christensen. I know there could be something where Rudiger is not playing. There was talks of Rudiger moving out because Frank doesn't really want him at the club. There's no takers for Rudiger at the moment, at least, because I'm seeing that he plays for Germany, so he has to have some teams who like him. But yet, when Chelsea wants to sell players, and certain players, Emerson, Rudiger, though Emerson is one of my favorites, Rudiger, could be a few others, and so we don't get any takers for that. It's so strange, and some of them are playing for their national team. Anyway, so Rudiger won't play, Christensen and Zouma. We'll have Azpilicueta most likely on one side, and Reece James on the right. Now, if Azpilicueta does play in this match, he will have the captain's armband back, which would give an option to Frank to play or not to play Jorginho. Now, Jorginho did play as a captain in the Brighton match. In this match, you might, if Azpilicueta plays, then Jorginho might not play with Kovacic available. So it's a 50-50 thing for me. I think Jorginho plays well against the top teams, against Liverpool, teams like that, and slow down the game. So Kante, Jorginho, Mount, and Havertz make sense in the diamond formation kind of. But it could either be Kante, Kovacic, Mount, Havertz. Ideally, I will want to see, but then again, but it's my formation. I'm trying to put it Kante, Jorginho, Kovacic, and Havertz, it can really work wonders. I mean, Kovacic would get a more free role. Maybe Kante and Jorginho doing the double pivot, and Havertz being Havertz, he just goes out there and does this thing. Havertz, coming to him, I'll just let you know, it's just his second match. He needs time to settle in, as I said it before in my previous video. Like, we gave a lot of time to Didier Drogba, a couple of months. He also needs time, and I think he's a very good player. As a generation talent, he will do his best, so we don't need him to get into his mind that he will not make it. Like, a lot like what has happened to Kepa now. Kepa has got a lot negative, and you need to show that positivity on social media if they're going through social media. Otherwise, they need to stop watching social media, because I think Havertz is going to do wonders. He should start the match, not come in as a sub. He should get at least 60 minutes. The more he plays, the better he becomes. As simple as that. And every time a player like Havertz plays, Liverpool, how much good a team they are, they're going to make some mistakes that the midfield will be wary of, that it's Kai Havertz and not somebody else playing. So it makes sense. I don't see Ruben Loftus-Cheek starting this match. I think Ruben, as Frank said in his press conference, and rightly so, that he had a very bad injury and he needs time to come back. He has played the best that he can do. He has worked really hard, and that shows. Frank, if you believe in Frank for the last 12 months, you will believe that Frank really gives opportunity to people who really work hard, the work ethic. Now, that is something Frank was known as a player. He had an amazing work ethic. That's the reason he played so many matches back to back. And that's the reason why he sees in Mason Mount a lot of work ethic, a lot of hard work. And that's the reason why Mason gets to play. There's nothing bias about it. Simple as that. I know at times even I also feel that why Mount all the time? But I can understand the work ethic needs to be there. And I think that's the reason why maybe Frank goes for Mount. And I think Loftus-Cheek will be better for me playing against some of the, bottom half teams. No disrespect to them. Rather than playing with the top team. Same goes with Tammy Abraham. I know one of the mistakes that Frank did 2 months back when we played Liverpool at Anfield in the Premier League last season, that is, we started with Tammy, and that is not the way to go against a big team. We need Giroud. Giroud is big. He will make VVD have some tough time, and that will allow Werner to do his thing. So, as I said, it will be Kante, Kovacic, or Jorginho, either one of them. Most likely, I'd see Jorginho from my end. I could be Kovacic, is such a class. Mount and Havertz. And then we'll start with Giroud and Werner. Giroud makes sense, absolutely makes sense. I don't see any reason why Giroud should not even start this match, because the last time we played Tammy, and we knew that Tammy is not set up for these big matches. No matter how much you try him, at this moment at least, maybe in a couple of years, who knows. But at this moment, we really need Giroud, because he can create a lot of problems with that Liverpool defense, especially someone like VVD. He will have a lot of problems. I know a lot of people talk about Liverpool, that they are the team, but it's not like that. Many of their chances, they've got a lot of lucky breaks last season, a lot like Man United also got it, and Liverpool got it and became champions. But if things fall in the right place, if we can give them the right duels, I think the Liverpool players will make mistakes. I'm pretty sure VVD will also make mistakes, so we need to put in the right players in the right place, and we can actually beat them. I really believe that. So obviously there are talks of Hudson-Odoi somewhere, but I think Hudson-Odoi coming from the bench makes more sense. 30 minutes, 40 minutes, knowing the fact that we have a lot of matches this season. We are playing Champions League, we are going to play Premier League football, we are playing FA Cup, League Cup coming up next week, so about Tuesday or Wednesday. He will get a lot of chances. He's very young, 19, 20 years old. One match he didn't start doesn't mean that he needs to go somewhere else. There's a lot of negativity that surrounds with some journalists who want to go and just report negative news against Chelsea and some Chelsea players. That's it. So for me, I think Hudson-Odoi is here to stay, but he will get his chances. Frank knows best. I really believe Frank knows best. He will know how to utilize Hudson-Odoi. He needs to really work hard and show he can do it, which he will eventually. But I'm pretty sure Hudson-Odoi coming in from the bench makes more sense last half an hour. And same goes with, I think, Ross Barkley coming from bench, depending on the season. But I think Havertz should start. I think Giroud and Werner should start together. I think it will work wonders. Many people are calling it as draw from the Chelsea front of view. I think if we could put our best foot forward, I'm pretty sure Frank is thinking the way I'm thinking. I haven't seen Frank for so long, player manager both way. I think Frank can really go out there and get this win. I am really banking on a win somehow, 2-1, something like that. I normally don't do score lines, but I'm really wanting this win because I think we have the team, though I know 4 of our top players are not fit, but we really have a team who can actually go ahead and make a difference. Maybe we can go ahead and beat them. It's possible at Stamford Bridge we can go ahead and beat them. I know many of you might not agree with me, especially the non-Chelsea fans will, but I really feel that we have a team, we have a formation, we have a couple of players here and there who can really shine. It's too early to call. I understand Werner, Havertz, they're just their second match for Chelsea, their first match at home at Stamford Bridge. But we can really take it over. I think we have the team, what it cares. All we need is to make the right things happen and some bit of luck here and there, and we will be able to beat Liverpool. You guys let me know what you guys think. Will you guys think we can beat Liverpool or not? Or will it be a draw? What an amazing Super Sunday is going to be. What the formation is going to be. What do you guys think about the lineup? How they're going to, would you think Havertz should play or Havertz should be coming from the bench? Do you think Hudson-Odoi should start? Do you think Mason Mount should start or not in the first place? So keep it coming, guys, in the comment section. Love hearing from you guys. So until next time, hoping for a Liverpool loss and a Chelsea win. I'm pretty sure that's how it's going to be. I sign off. See you until next time. Bye-bye.